car crash at a school bus stop sends a Rockford middle schooler to the hospital. Now we hear from parents at the stop frustrated by what they argue is a dangerous road.
Family and friends want more than the student's good health. WIFR's Nathaniel Langley heads to the scene of Monday's accident where parents ask for solutions.
When I arrived at Parkview Avenue and Birchwood Drive this afternoon, families and students had one thing to say. Today's accident was no surprise.
It's like a racetrack, honestly, especially in the mornings.
Lakeisha Norris's daughter and little cousin head to the school bus stop on Parkview Avenue each morning. On Monday, a car hit her cousin.
To me, it's heartbreaking for her because it's like, you're a child, like you shouldn't have to deal with this or see this.
The accident is the second of its kind recently in Winnebago County. Days before, a crash hospitalized a Rockton student off Latham Road.
We just dealt with this. And it doesn't just affect, that child. It's affecting our community. It's affecting their parents.
Parents near Parkview argue the crash is new. Bad driving is not.
People fly. There's been multiple times that the stop sign will be out with a bus and people blow it. I've contacted a local alderman and was told they put a sidewalk in last year, but there's nothing else that's been done out here.
Alderman Chad Thunberg heard Laro's concerns. He pushed the city to repaint the crosswalk, install signs, and put speed radars in every police car.
Those will hopefully start setting in with the community that we are taking vehicular driving much more seriously.
Parents want more changes, fast. Kids have another idea for drivers. Slow down.
People should be more aware of us and be more conscious, because it's a lot of people that's losing their life because of that.
Thunberg Ag's police citations have increased by 34% since 2023. He credits part of that to the new speed radars.
Thank you, Nathaniel. And a few parents suggested law enforcement staying near the Parkview Avenue bus stop.
They argue it's the only way cars will slow down with students nearby.